Oh, hi, Blue. You're here again. Well, I figured that you'd probably light up again, but why? You missed it. Like, I was going to show you the daggum, like, pillars. They were doing the thing. They're not gone. You know, and I was gonna go over. I was gonna show you the pillars, and you know, like they were actually speaking again. It's been like quite a bit since they've done that. So that's like honestly really exciting. It was kind of a little bit muffled of what they were saying. And there was honestly quite a lot of like little or something like that. But like it went back to sounding like those happy people I used to always hear all the time, like I was talking
Today,
about.
please.
And so yeah, like why were you gone? Like you always seem to be gone whenever stuff is like important, you dingus. Anyway, to like continue from like when you were last lit, I guess. Yeah, I've worked slightly on the house. We definitely need some more blackstone if we're going to like have the floor be blackstone. But this is what's going on so far. And luckily, I haven't heard any words from the piglins, which means they haven't come yet, which is good. I think it'd be pretty bad if they came while you were unlit. Because I know that you can at least, you know, more move. When like you're lit, whenever you're unlit, you kind of just don't move.
You streaming right now?
I'd probably try and grab you though.
Kid.
Who's there?
It's me, Barium, kid. Are you okay?
Is it just you?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's just me. Why would I come with anyone else? Why'd you put a fence around?
How can I be sure it's just you?
Well, I mean, look around. There's nobody else. Look, kid, look. Are you okay?
No, I've been having like a heart attack for like the past like few days.
Well, I mean, I can see why. It looks like there was a war zone out here. What happened? A fleet of flying heads came in and freaking blew up the place.
Well, there's honestly only about one. But like we came here and then you immediately went back.
Well, I mean, I had things to do, kid.
I thought you were going to get other people. You said that you're coming to check on me, and then I hurt you, and then you leave.
Yeah, look. I know you didn't mean to do that. And I couldn't hurt a kid, alright? Nonetheless, Rat won out. Look. I know what happened last time was like crazy, okay? I know I seemed annoyed and pissed off, but come on, kid. I'm Barium, you know me. I wouldn't do that.
A lot of stuff doesn't make sense. Like right now.
What doesn't?
Cause like, you know, it's still just like transitional phases, and it's just like you explained to me that you're like checking out to see if like I was like doing anything, and then you end up hurt, and If that was back at the place, I would certainly be punished for that.
Look, kid, I don't really know how to say this, kid. I needed to go back to my place to treat my burn wounds, okay? I couldn't ask anyone else for help.
I understand, it's just that's very much a heart attack for me.
I know you're nervous and everything, but look, it's just you're really the only one I can really talk to now.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
The townsfolk don't really like me that much.
Well, I mean, they don't like anyone.
Yeah, but it's complicated.
I'm very confused.
Look, it's just that you know what honor is, kid?
Well, yeah, that's. I've lived with you, Barry. You know I know what that is.
Look, kid, I did some really dumb things, alright? You know me. You know I like to charge in without thinking, right? And normally that's a good thing for a piglin, but they don't think it's good for a leader to have that.
Like, all the leaders have that, though.
I don't know why me specifically, but because I have a heart, alright? I worry too much. Specifically you. Look, kid, I got kicked out, okay? Vanished.
Why?
I have no one else to talk to but you.
But it's just.
I'm
having a hard time processing this.
I don't really know why either. It's just I don't know, okay? They came up and knocked on my house and told me to leave. Told me that I wasn't fit. I've been sneaking back in every now and then just to, you know, get stuff, repair my tools and everything, my helmet. Apparently it's because I grow too close to soldiers and assets. When they die, I don't show up. Because I grieve, and that's weakness. And they don't want weakness, so they kick me out. So I've been out here helping you. Trying to find a way to get back into the village. I didn't want to worry you with it, kid.
You can't help that's what you're going through. And plus I told you I'm technically not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
You can come to me with this stuff.
You remember that numbskull? You know, that guy with the crossbow that came with me last time I was here?
Yeah, the one you were yelling at.
You want to try these chips?
Yeah, he didn't want to come out with me. He actually owed me a favor. I didn't want you to look down on me, kid.
I mean, like, there's nothing you can really do about it. Like,
I felt like maybe if I came out here and showed that, I don't know, that I could take down a big army, or like followed you until you got in trouble and then like brought back the head of whatever horrible beast came at us, that they would let me back in, you know, the village. It's all about honor. I lost mine.
no. You still have yours, Barry.
It's not Barry.
Barium. You still have your honor.
Yeah.
It's not your fault that they didn't see it.
You're right, kid. I mean, you're right, Timony. It's just, I'm sick of the way they run things.
But what do you do?
Well, I guess the real reason they really kicked me out was I really just started disobeying orders. They tell me not to grieve. They tell me not to, you know, pay attention to the undead or whatever. Whenever a soldier dies, I make sure they get a proper burial. That's the right thing to do. All the crap with
that.
Hmm?
It prevents them from being mad.
Exactly. They leave the bodies decaying out there on the battlefield only for them to rise up and cause more damage. And all with their, oh, we gotta share everything. I was like, I get it, we're all in this together, but some people work harder than others. They called me disobedient.
Well, I know that you do tend to do a lot more, but like, isn't sharing a little bit more of like a better system than just having it to yourself?
Well, I mean, yeah, we gotta share some resources, but I mean, like, it can't be like necessarily forced. You know what I mean? Like, one guy goes out and like for several weeks and gets like a bunch of food. He should at least keep like most of it. No, he's got to have the same amount that everybody else gets. Like, you know how everybody gets rations, right?
Mm-hmm.
No matter how hard you work, no matter how much food you get on your own, you're always gonna get that one ration, that one set of rations.
Well, it's because you were doing it for the community.
Yeah. I know I sound like selfish for doing that. It just rubs me the wrong way how like you gotta work hard in order to get what you need. But as for like people who are starving, yeah, I understand. So
what you're suggesting is like bigger portions of ration if you're the one who got it?
yeah, like if they got a surplus of it, they should give like a little bit of a bigger ration. So that way we don't constantly have to be starving every day just waiting for the one ration.
Well, that is if you're the person who's getting the food. Because some
Yeah.
days there's times where you want like a little bit more, but like you weren't the one who was doing it, and so you're having to rely on that person who like went to go.
Yeah,
get
but
the
you're not the one
rations.
who's getting it. Yeah, like basically people who go out and scavenge for food get a little bit more. You know, so that way more people will want to go out and scavenge for food. That way,
Well, what about
you
the
know,
ones
there's
that
more
can't?
food for everyone.
So what about the ones that can't?
The ones that can't, they'll still get food.
Well, yeah, certainly, but like, what about the mothers? Like,
Yeah. The mothers. When you mention it like that, then yeah, mothers with children, like widows and stuff like that, they should definitely like also get like a plus. Well, I mean, when you talk about it, I guess they're kind of doing the best they can right now. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like they're like, the higher ups are, you know, hogging the other rations for themselves, you know. I don't know.
yeah.
Talking about it right now, honestly, maybe be the best choice considering our conditions.
Yeah.
Speaking of conditions, I liked how you turned this like valley into like a house.
Thank you. I'm still working on flooring over here in room space.
So, oh, you also build I see you build like a watchtower slash,
Well, no, most of this was just because I was scared, and so I didn't go through the door for whatever reason. I literally built that like 2 seconds ago, like not on purpose. Hey, so okay, follow me.
All right.
It could be doing it right now, so I want to see like if it is. I can't jump over the fence. We're gonna go over this way.
What do you mean it's doing it again? If it's doing it again.
The pillars. I've talked
What
to
do you
about
mean?
Was
Yeah, like how they make sounds and stuff, but like they haven't for the longest time.
Well, they did just like 2 days ago. Like I was literally the only one here, cause like Blue also wasn't here.
Blue?
Yeah.
Who's Blue?
You know the little little fireball that kind of like has shown up recently, and it's just like it's Blue.
Oh,
I know it's a dumb name.
No, it's fine. That thing's alive? I thought that was like a light fixture. I thought that was like a lantern or something.
I mean, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure if it's alive either, but it's sentient enough to follow.
Huh. That's pretty neat.
But yeah, basically. Oh! Why?
Yeah. What are these? Why does it only seem to attack you?
Because it happens like that. I mean, it's probably better because I can handle it since most of it's fire. Are you okay?
Fire! I'm on fire! Ah! I'm fine.
Oh my god.
Why haven't we built a system? Oh, you hit it back! Oh, that was amazing! Timony,
Thank
that
you.
was awesome!
This is so much fire. Are you okay?
I'm fine. My
Are you
skin's
sure?
kind of like used to it now. Yeah. Kind of used to it now, although my back kind of really hurts right now. So, blue is sentient, that I thought was like a weird light, and apparently these things, like, what do you mean they talked? Like, did you hear sounds?
There was sounds.
Like, what kind of sounds? Like, were they the normal dumb speak or what?
It was speech. And there was also some like bug-ish noises. Like
Bug noises.
you know how like what you call the blobbies, right? They like make little noises and the enemy make little.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a mix of those.
A mix. A mix of a Bobby and an Enderman. I don't like the sound of that. So like, what did the sound like? Like, did they sound happy, angry, or can you tell?
Well, I mean, most of the tone it was just like it was mainly happy, and then for like about the other half, it was just either like confusion or seriousness. I don't quite know.
Hmm.
And then there was also a part where like it sounded like really loud, as if they were like right up on it.
What, like yelling?
No, just like, okay, like say someone was speaking to it like this,
Yeah.
like right up to it.
It sounded that close.
Yeah.
Huh. So whoever was on the other side of this really wanted to know what this was.
I mean, don't we? I also want to know what it is.
Well, I think you're telling the truth because there's new scratch marks on the bottom part. Like somebody was like you see that, right? Like that's not a piglin or hoglin. That's not like anything. It's like new scratch marks.
But why?
It's weird. Those scratch marks, either somebody was like really trying to like dig into it, or perhaps trying to communicate. Nah, that's crazy. Why would anybody be interested in these things? Unless
I don't
they
know.
were looking for it. I mean, that's the only reason you cheer when you find something weird, right? Because you're looking for it.
But why would they be looking for it? Like these, like yeah, they're
like,
cool. They make noise, but like, why would you purposely look for something like this?
I have no idea, but
What if it's like,
what if it's like what?
like okay. So we know that these are like voices, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they gotta be coming from somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
What?
it's probably honestly someone from like the Nether trying to like reach us, right?
What, like somebody like somewhere far out, somewhere else in the Nether?
I mean, that's what makes sense. I mean, if they like say they were lost and they like, what if there's other pillars?
You know what? There could be, but here's the problem with that. If they're from the Nether trying to like find their way if they're lost, why can't they write back? Why can't we understand what they're speaking?
They could be Endermen. Can you understand
Yeah,
the word that they're saying? I can't.
No, these just look like, you know how like the undead sometimes like to like rub at the walls or something when they hear something. You know how they kind of like go, like clawing at the walls. It kind of looks like that, like they were just like prodding at it.
What is something new?
It is something new. That's not good. That's not good. What if whatever's on the side of these pillars, or whatever's trying to communicate, if it speaks a different tongue, if it was actively looking for these, and if it doesn't speak in our tongue, that means they're either some super old tribe on the other side of the nether, or they're not from the nether at all. I know that sounds crazy, but
there's nothing else but nether.
I know, but there's no other way. The god, the weird thing over there.
Walker?
What? Yeah, the walker. They made this place, right?
Yeah?
Well, what made the god, and where did the god come from? Oh, my head hurts just thinking about this.
Yeah, because then you kind of get into like the loop of just like, well, whoever made like Walker, who made that person, and who made that person, and who made that person.
Yeah, true. It could just be like a natural evolution thing. Like the god could have just been like birthed here and then created all of this. But still, if something's trying to communicate with us, it's not, and speaking in a tongue we understand, it's excited it found it.
I would say should we go searching, but it's just like, we might get lost ourselves.
Exactly. And who knows, if we find another pillar, who knows if we'll just find the same, things talking. Or worse, we end up finding a pillar that leads to somebody who talks a completely different language than us. Well, this is really cool. But let me tell you, if the village found out about this, they'd try to destroy this.
But you can't.
I know.
See, that's what.
But they try to move it. I betcha.
But you can't. I've personally, like, you guys always sent me on like the fetch things, like go get wood for houses, or like to go get stuff for like to be able to eat. Like I've known about these for like a while, and I've been doing like my own little things with them, and I tried seeing if you could like break the blocks and move them, but you can't. You break them and they're just gone.
Well, maybe they don't care about moving it. Well, if I were them, I would think, what could a pile of rubble do? I don't know. Maybe we should keep a closer eye on these.
Well, they can't know about it, because if they did, then they would come over here. And I live like right over there.
They know about the pillars, but they don't know that they're active, or that...
Well, certainly.
About any of this stuff. Wait. What do you want, pal? That's right, walk away. I think this is really neat. But also...
What could happen?
What?
What could happen? Like,
I don't know, remember what I was saying, back there, hoping that if I were to defeat some huge, gigantic beast, that I'd be let back into the village?
So this is
Like,
your
what
monster.
if a... Yeah, that's it. What if this is the monster? What if this is, like, a monster trying to communicate, trying to find a new town to destroy?
But if we kill it first, then you can go back.
Yeah. Then maybe I can become the leader. Yeah. I like the sound of that.
One second, I fell into a hole. Probably for
until
one, I
then,
guess.
I think we should, like, keep a closer eye on it.
Do you think the beast will come over and over here?
Well, maybe. If it knows how to track, if it knows how to go from, like, if it knows how to tell, like, right?
Yeah.
If it knows what pillar is, like, being touched, what pillar is, like, being, like, if it can hear through the pillars just like us, that means it could hear us and know where we are. If it knows where the pillars are, it could hear us and know where we are.
So you're saying it could probably, like, make its way over here? But we've heard many sounds
Maybe.
from them before. We've never had any, like, monster come over.
Well, yeah, but remember, but whatever was near it last time was happy it found it. I don't know, I just think we should expect the worst.
I'm not saying to, like, be precautious. I mean, not to not be precautious, but it's just, like, it comes with a lot of questions.
It really does.
That over there is a big blobby.
Oh, that is a giant blobby.
Is it approaching?
Yeah! Stay down there. That would explain the increase of, like, undead around this area, including the screaming ones, crying ones, gas, whatever you want to call them. It explains why they're all showing up around this area now. Because the pillars are becoming active.
Well, I don't want to think of them as just being, like, holy, like, dangerous.
Maybe they're not dangerous. Like, who knows? Maybe it's just, like, maybe you're right. What if it is just some, like, person lost out in the nether who found it and is trying to contact home or whatever?
But then you'd think that they'd be waiting for a response, and there was, like, I was mainly listening. I mean, it said, like, maybe a word or two, but, like...
Are you trying to break the keys again?
I don't think they could understand me, just like,
I
we can't understand them.
Well...
Why would you start cheering at that?
I don't know. What if we try using something else besides their own language? What if we just try leaving a few marks and see if they, put marks back? What if we just try leaving some normal marks to see if they, like, do anything with the marks back, Like, we leave a line and they put another line.
You could scorch mark it.
Yeah, scorch mark it.
Okay, that's probably set on there. Yeah, it's a little dent.
What?
Little dent.
Oh, yeah. Whatever's on the other, whatever is, like, trying to use these to communicate, we'll definitely see that. And if they do anything to it, we'll be able to tell if they're either friendly or bad.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna dig out myself like a little hut here to stay in, just in case, they start talking again.
I have a pickaxe.
Can I borrow it?
Yeah, it's not gold. I hope that's fine.
It's fine.
What if it's too much for us to handle? What if we can't?
Well, if whatever
it's
comes
just
out of
really
it,
strong.
well, then we will have to tell the rest of the village about it.
But by the time it's here, and it's too late, isn't it?
Maybe if it reacts to the message like hostilely, then we'll tell the village about it.
All right.
And if it acts friendly, then we won't tell the village about it.
It's very confusing.
Okay,
No. I got what you're saying. I'm just saying this period it's really confusing.
Yeah. But hey, it's the most interesting thing that's happened to us since we first found the undead.
It's a weird experience.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think I'm gonna rest. I'll tell you if I hear anything.
All right. I'm gonna go a little bit far. I hope that's all right. I hope he heard me. I know he said he was resting right now, but I don't want to worry him about just me suddenly being gone. Oh my God, Blue! I'm so freaking thankful. You're gonna late. Tired. I've been like worried nonstop on adrenaline for like the past few days. So I think we can just honestly rest right here. And whenever we wake, we can quickly go back to Barium and basically tell them that we're gonna go see Lily and the Crowleys and the Mices and the... It'll be fun, cause like you've seen Barium, one of the old people from the village, but I really think that you should see like Lily. I think that'd be cool. I'll see you after the rest, Blue. Yeah. If you're still lit, I guess. Oh. That's that's the end of the stream. End of the stream. So that's Pog. I will see everyone next time. I know today didn't have that much like stuff in it, but you know what's just fine? It's fine, honestly. But yeah, I will see y'all next time. I'll probably be streaming some random other game in between that time. So the next Artania stream date will be
Good grammar and spelling.
not Grammarly.
But
I
if
tell you what. Anyway, will probably be on Wednesday. But I'll be definitely streaming something between today and Wednesday. Not timony, but something. Everyone have a great night. Have a great day. Have a greatest time. And I will see you later.